Hey, welcome back, y'all. Today I'm going to show you how to stretch a chain link fence if you don't have a chain link fence stretcher. It's pretty simple. I have 3 ratchet straps. These are very cheap ratchet straps. I think these are only like a 500 weight limit, 500 pound working load limit. You're gonna need an extra tension bar, right? You need an extra one of those, but if you don't bend it too bad, you can always return it to the store, because that thing was like $12. And then you need something to hook the ratchet straps to. I'm using my tractor. You can use anything. If you had a tree over here, if you had a car or a pickup truck, you know, an old dump truck, honestly, you could use a riding lawnmower probably. Anything that you can put in the area to hook the straps to that is not going to be moving when you start cranking down on the ratchet straps. So I got them hooked top, middle, and bottom around the tension bar. You know, I got it hooked up here, and then in a couple places on my box blade. The other one goes underneath. Can you see it's wrapped around the bottom down there? Now we just start pulling and ratcheting each one a little bit at a time. I think I'm going to tighten this just a little bit more. I think we're almost there. I've probably pulled this fence maybe 9 inches to a foot. Feels pretty good, so I'm gonna tighten it just a little bit more. If you have to ratchet too much and your ratchet is full of the strap, that's fine. You know, just pull your release, hold on to your strap, pull your release, and pull your slack out, and then start all over. And I'll do that one at a time. You got the other 2 straps that are holding the tension. So if you release one of them, it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to go out of control too much. I'm trying to get this last piece of fence stretched out, and I can't fit my tractor in here. So you can see I've got my 3 ratchet straps. They're wrapped around this other post. I'm doing the same thing I was doing when they were hooked to the tractor. Just ratcheting each one a little bit at a time. And it seems to be working pretty good. Got my extra tension bar in here. Here is another way that I'm using these straps and an extra tension bar to help me fine tune and adjust this fence. This is a hill right here, like an incline. I'm having trouble getting this chain link to fit in here right. I don't think it's really designed to fit in like a steep hill like this. So I've got my tension bar here. I've got my 3 straps on here. Now these straps are long. They're about 15 feet, I think. I think they're 15 feet long, because there's about 10 feet right here. And this is a line post. I hope this line post is in concrete, because I didn't put the fence in, but can you see? I've just got it wrapped around here twice and hooked on itself. right all the way down. So it's not like I'm stretching this a long way. So I don't think I'm going to put too much tension on that line post. I'm just trying to pull it back like an inch or so, just to relieve the tension. You can see this fence is a little bit too high. We got a gap at the bottom, so I want to try to pull this fence down. I think I need to, I got to relieve the tension so I can loosen up my tension bands, move them down. Anyway, this is another way. If you don't have the proper equipment, get you 3 straps, an extra tension bar. Got these dogs out here. I set the canopy up so they'd have some shade. They're out here sleeping in the shade. The longest section of fence that I had to stretch out on this project was 50 feet. So I showed the cheap straps that I already had. They're like a 500-pound weight limit or test limit. If you're going to do a much longer run or a taller fence or maybe some kind of commercial deal, you probably want to get a better quality strap. You can get a thicker one, much higher weight limit, or maybe even a longer strap if you need to. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Good luck on your project. I'll see you soon.